Here I am on Auckland's Light Path to have a look at the new Pacer GT. The Pacer has been around for about a year or so, and in this latest iteration they have gone with a belt drive and a mid-drive. So that's a big change from previously. Otherwise the bike's pretty much the same. Some of the changes include there's now a head shock as standard, so it just takes a bit of the thump and bump out of the roads. The signature lighting strip has been brightened up. It's now 1000 lumens or so, and the wheels you can see are a really broad profile, but like modern mountain bike wheels, and they've gone with Schwalbe Big Ben tyres instead of the Kenda tyres that they had before. But here we see the big difference. This is now a Bafang 250 watt mid-drive motor. It's a very nice smooth running motor, very sensitive, fairly quiet, and they've gone the extra step of adding this Gates belt drive, which feels absolutely superb, and as a commuter is virtually maintenance free. It's a really nice system. There's not going to be any grease on your legs or anything like that. It's very, very stylish. And then the other big change, because they've gone for a mid-drive, is they've gone with a new Vinci rear hub, and the new Vinci is kind of special in that it's constantly variable. The other thing that's pretty cool, you'll see, it's called the 380, and what that means is that there's a 380% difference between the easiest gear and the hardest gear. That makes for a tremendous range, and I think it'll show up in the tests that it'll pretty much get up anything, and it'll go reasonably fast on the flat because of the long gearing. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same as before. We've got this interesting display. I believe they are going to make some changes to that. This is still a prototype model. The contact hardware is pretty nice. There's nothing where you can see, oh my goodness, they've gone cheap there. It's got this great rack. It looks pretty damn robust, well mounted. It's nice and wide, so you can actually put shopping or anything on there. It's got your standard sort of rail type thing, so you can clip your panniers on. It's going to stay away from the wheels. And of course it's a nice looking bike. I think it's not, when people buy a car, they're often buying it on looks. That's a really nice car and man, it looks great. And this bike looks great, and I think that's a really important thing for manufacturers to consider if they're wanting to go mainstream. The bike's got to look nice, and this Pacer is a very, very nice looking bike. It looks well integrated, it looks well built, looks pretty stylish, got nice lines. I think you'd be pretty proud to own a bike like this, and I think that's really important. So any manufacturers that are wanting to hit the mainstream, that's an important consideration, and I think Smart Motion have done a great job here. Well done, guys.